Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Mac the Snapper, crawling out of my pond once again to bring you another Reddit story. Yes. So without any dilly-dallying, we're just gonna jump right into it, just like always. And this one is from r/relationships. Ooh. They say, parents want me to get married, but I have no inclination towards marriage. 26 male. Ooh, he's right about my age. I think I probably had this conversation with my mom and dad before. Yeah, unfortunately. It's always the same conversation. Why aren't you married yet? Oh, well, Mom, I got a story for you. Let me tell you about women. Yeah, not a good conversation to have with your mom, boys. Yeah, it's not something they want to hear because they think when your mom is older and more innocent and sheltered from the world because they're pretty traditional. Yeah, not something that they need to know about. Like, they'll straight up think Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0, which they're right to think that. Asking for advice from fellow Indians or those who have an idea about Indian society. They talking about Native Americans or actual Indians? I can never tell because I am actually part Native American. I don't really. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna say that I'm fit to respond to this article. Yes, folks, the most fit, the most. Stormy Daniels is a whore. I am from a typical Indian middle-class family. I had a crush on multiple girls during all phases of my life, but I never proceeded further. Never overcame my shyness towards girls because I was focused on studies, career, fun with boy gang, and found it initiating conversation with intention of making girlfriend not that exciting. So this guy doesn't really like talking to the whammons very much, boys. But let's continue. Now I moved to a decent job and have good savings. Good on you, pal. My parents brought up the marriage topic now, saying that relatives are asking about my marriage and that they are getting good matches for me. Ooh, this dude's got his parents and friends looking for chicks for him. That is great. I wish my mom and dad would be like, hey, like not just ask me the question, so when are you getting married? Instead of be like, hey, we found you a good, traditional woman you should talk to. I'd be like, hell yeah. Set me up, mom and dad. But nope, never happens. They only try to say you should get married and then give no further help whatsoever. Nope, you are on your own in America, boys. However, I don't understand getting married though. Arranged marriages, sorry. However, I don't understand getting married through arranged marriage setting. I'm cool with that, guys. I'm not Indian, like the actual Indian. But I would be perfectly fine with an arranged marriage. No divorce. Be the best. Be the best, boys. The best. The most excellent. I don't think it is right. I don't think it is right thing to marry just because my parents have planned for me to get married at 26 and just for the sake of following societal norms. I think this is right. I'd get married right now if the unicorn of women came along. I would. But that's not likely, boys. My standards are pretty low, considering how I want what's the easiest thing for a woman to attain, and that's just not be a hoe. I don't see any benefit of getting married ever. Well, MGTOW is the way to go for real nowadays. I don't personally because I want a family, but I could see myself in the future. If I don't find a girl, like, within the next, couple years or whatever, I probably will end up going MGTOW, boys. Yeah. I could easily see myself doing it. Not an issue. I feel that if I can control my hormones At my peak teenage years, I can stay single forever and focus on career. Have fun, enjoy freedom instead of extra burdens of taking care of a family. I don't see the balance of benefits versus additional responsibilities. Well, I mean, that's all personal decision. I mean, the benefits are, raising what's going to carry out your legacy. It's not. It's all about, is it worth it to you? If it's not really worth it to you, like, what's the point? I mean, if you don't see the benefit of having a family, why would you do that? That's just how you become unhappy. No, like going your own way, bro. If that's what you want to do and work on your career, just be sure you're not going to change your mind, because you never really want to make. You always want to make your life decisions based on logic, because what you want today is not always what you want tomorrow. So you could make a decision right now, and then in the future, you're not the same person anymore. So your wants have changed. Like me, I didn't want a family when I was like 22. I totally believed the lies of society that you're not supposed to have kids and all the whole crap about that. But then when I turned like 20, was I 25? I think. I totally changed after I bought my house and all the and pretty much, I guess, I don't really know, but anyway, my goals in life changed because I realized I needed someone to carry out my legacy instead of just having a lot of things that mean really nothing if you don't have anybody to share it with. It's the same old cliche. Life ain't worth anything if you don't have someone to share it with. But it's all about finding the right person to share it with. You can't be just going out with any dirty old Western slore. Any suggestions on why marriage would be a good option, other than the reason that is how society progresses? I mean, really, the joy of having a child. I mean, I have nephews and nieces, and you can kind of get a sense, but it's still not the same type of joy that you feel from your own child. I mean, I don't actually know what that's like, but I have like an idea. I can kind of see like how it would be pretty awesome. To have a bunch of little turtles running around, a bunch of little the snappers. It'd be fun. It'd give you a little bit of excitement in life. Raising something up to be a strong man, or a woman to be a good wife. Yeah, like you can change society. It all starts with your own family. P.S. I'm not emotionally dependent on others. Good. I don't want to get married first. Okay, that's also good. Because it should be for children, not just for the fun of it. That's what a lot of people mess up. I don't want to get married because of loneliness. Good. As I like to explore, meet different people, and never felt lonely even when I am alone. This dude sounds pretty good with himself. He sounds, yeah. I believe even at 50, I will have a lot of money and free time if I'm still single than married. I mean, as I said, it's all about, it's all about what you want, really. I mean, me personally, I don't want to be single the rest of my life. I've done it all. I've done it all, guys. Like I'm ready to. I would rather sell all my dirt bikes and have a kids. Sell all my motorcycles, get completely out of the sports, and raise children instead. Like I really only do that to pass time anyway. Is have a good hobby to keep your mind and body right, nice and honed. But I would trade it all. I would trade everything for a decent woman to have kids with. That is the goal. But if someone knows one, send her my way. But not likely, guys. Not likely at all. Believe me, I've been looking everywhere. I have traveled to different states and everything. Nope. They are a rarity, boys. The most rare thing is an honest woman in today's age. It is sad. Yep. He said, last thing, TLDR, I'm 26, male. Indian parents want me to get married, and I don't see a single benefit with marriage. In the West, there really isn't, because if you have anything, a chick can lie to you, lie her way into your life and into your home, and then with no fault divorce, just take everything. All your hard work, everything you worked for, all she has to do is say the words "I do," and she owns everything you do. It's kind of effed up. Yeah. That's why, like, I would never get married unless I fully vetted this chick. If I fully vetted her, because I have way too much to lose to some Western lying slore. And yes, I've been there with gold diggers before I really learned much. That is a trip, boys. Yeah, don't let yourself be abused by gold diggers, because they will come for you. If you get any kind of status, they come, boys. They do. And I don't recommend it. They can hurt you a lot. They can destroy you. They didn't luckily get me, but it came close, and it taught me quite a few life lessons. Your parents, so Dry Frozen Water says, your parents are from a previous generation. They made their choice and lived their life accordingly. This is your life, man. Make the call. As for arranged marriages, it's 2021, pal. This is your life. Do what's best for you. Good luck. I mean, I think arranged marriages, if they were still real, that'd be pretty awesome. Because when women are given sexual freedom, what do? They only go for chads. Their body count is 5,000 by the time they're 22. It's like, if they didn't have sexual freedom and weren't, if arranged marriages were a thing, there wouldn't really be that many hoes. Because if women respected their families and what their father and mother, wanted them to do with life, then how could they become hoes? It would be a much, much better world if divorce didn't exist and marriages were arranged in some form. Not like straight up like you're marrying this person, but like, honestly, I'm traditional Catholic was what I was raised, but I honestly agree more with Islam than I do with feminism. And that is saying a lot. Because as a Catholic, like, Islam is apparently supposed to be like the enemy, but feminism does more damage. I mean, look at society. It's completely effed. There's pretty much no saving it. And there's really nothing you can even do about it. But I think I have rambled on long enough, boys, on this one. It was a shorter one today, but I'm gonna go eat some food now. I think I said it all. Yeah. All right, it's been Mac the Snapper, boys, and I'll see you in the next one.